As a wedding photographer, it is so easy to get caught up in all of the wrong parts of our workflows. We all get fixated on the things like cameras, lights, lenses, bags, straps, this, that, the other. All of that is fun and important in its own right. I mean, you can't even take a photo without a camera and a lens, but that's not the most important thing about our workflow. That is the client experience. You have to make your client feel comfortable, whether that's on camera, on the phone, over an email. It is your duty to serve that client. And as wedding photographers, we should always be striving to deliver excellence. And I think that shines through the most in the big moment when your client receives their photos. You could send the photos one by one in emails or send a Google Drive folder, but that's gonna feel like they're opening a class project, not looking at the photos from the best day of their life. You see, if you want your clients to experience the photos, feel like they're reliving their wedding day all over again, you have to use a gallery. I've been a wedding photographer for 10 years now, and I've used pretty much every gallery service under the sun, but the one that I come back to is actually today's sponsor, Zeno Gallery. Today I'm going to show you just how easy it is to create a gallery using Zeno that just looks effortlessly beautiful. It's modern, it's sleek, it's not going to be clunky like sending over a drive link or something like that. It just makes your photos stand out so much more. Now, something we need to remember as wedding photographers, the average couple that we're serving is not going to be looking at their photos on a color calibrated 4K monitor like you might be when you're editing. No. Realistically, they're going to be seeing their photos for the first time on a phone. And what's nice about Zeno is you can easily edit and customize either layout for desktop or phone. So you know that no matter how your client is seeing your gallery, it's gonna look so good. One way I think it's really easy to justify using Zeno over other gallery services is just how competitive their pricing is. Now, even under their standard plan, you're gonna get 200 gigabytes of cloud storage. And trust me, nothing sucks more than when you're trying to deliver your photos to a client and you're out of cloud storage. You don't want to have to worry about that. Zeno doesn't only offer gallery services, they also offer Zeno websites for you to host your portfolio and have clients reach out to you. They offer a really nice and convenient business manager where you can send and receive contracts, invoices, really handle the whole client booking process just through Zeno's manager. And that for me is so nice, just having everything in one convenient place and not having to bounce between different services. Just streamlining the whole process is invaluable. Now, earlier I mentioned that regardless of what part of the client experience we're talking about, you should always strive to deliver excellence. And I think one way to build on that is by removing any of the friction for your client. You see, they're able to easily download photos, select favorites, even organize them if they want. And it's all presented in such a clean, modern, and sleek presentation. Another really cool feature is Zeno Gallery actually comes with a built-in e-commerce store that allows clients to very, very easily order prints as they're going through and selecting their favorite photos. Now, another thing that's really nice about this is Zeno actually has their own in-house printing lab, and they don't use a collection of third-party printing services. Now, because they have an in-house print lab, you know that no matter what type of print product that your client is ordering, it's gonna be of quality and it's gonna be consistent. Not only is it incredibly easy for your client to order prints through your gallery, it's also a no-brainer for you as the photographer to offer it because Zeno doesn't take any commission off of the sales of prints. Okay, so I want to just go ahead and show you how easy it is to set up a gallery. I'm going to be recreating the gallery from one of my favorite weddings over the past few months. We're just going to go ahead and upload our files. You can do by file or folder. Okay, so you'll just select your photos for upload. Okay, so now that our photos are done uploading, I went ahead and organized them into different sets. So primarily, I want the first thing the couple sees when they load the gallery to be their portraits and the first look. Aside from that, I organized everything chronologically in the order that it happened on the actual day of the wedding. But right here we have our portraits and first look. What I want to do first is actually go and find one of my favorite photos, and then we're going to set that as the cover for the gallery. So that's going to be the first photo that the couple sees. With the gallery customization options, you can see a little preview of what the final gallery is going to look like when your client opens it. So this is the default aesthetic whenever you start your gallery, but they have a couple different templates that you can play around with, a couple different options here. But for this particular photo, I want the title to be over on the bottom left corner, and then I want to change the font to kind of fit the feeling of my brand and my aesthetic a little bit more. So you have a couple different font options. This is my preferred. I really like the amount of customization that we can do with grid layout, so you really can tweak the size of your photos to fit the kind of aesthetic and vibe that you're going for. So for this gallery, I want to go with a horizontal style grid with large thumbnails. Now, I like to do this because it kind of gives more of an emphasis on the photos as the client is scrolling through, kind of lets them have more of a moment. You also can play around with the color of your gallery. I prefer to just keep it simple, white gallery with black details. You also can add branding to the gallery itself. So as you can see, my company's name is Photography by Jonah. Please don't judge the cheesy name. I came up with my business's name when I was 14 years old, and I wasn't exactly a branding expert at the time. Regardless of your company name, you can have it right here on the gallery, or if you have a logo like I do, you can incorporate that into the gallery. I really like having my company's logo like embedded in the gallery, but subtly. I don't want it to be in the client's face. It's about them, not my branding. You have a lot of control over the downloading and sharing of your galleries. I really like that you can make it as frictionless and easy as possible for the clients to receive and download photos. Okay, so now that we've dialed in the aesthetic of the gallery and got all of our photos organized and ready exactly how we like them, it is now time to preview the gallery as the client would see it. And so here we have the gallery in all of its glory as the client will experience it. Now, I just had so much fun with this wedding. Like, seriously, some of my favorite shots in my portfolio have come from this wedding. Actually, at one of my favorite art galleries in the world, the Brooks Museum of Art in Memphis, Tennessee. Now, I just love how clean and smooth the galleries look as you're scrolling through. Now, this is where it pays off to go through and categorize your photos into different sets. It's going to allow the client to very easily swap through different moments of the day depending on what photo they're looking for. So if we want to go back to portraits, we just go right here, and here they are in all of their glory. Okay, so it looks fantastic on desktop, but as I said earlier, it is critical to make sure that things look good on mobile as well. And as you can see, it looks just as stunning on the phone as it does on the desktop. I mean, most of your clients are going to be seeing it for the first time on their phone anyway. So the layout that we got dialed in looks fantastic on mobile. Like, just so happy with how it turned out. It really does pull you into the experience of the photos. Hey, what's up? Editor Jonah here. Just wanted to let you know that there is a free trial available for Zeno Gallery if you want to just test it out and see if it meets your business needs. But if you do like it, they're also offering a 40% off discount for any Zeno Gallery annual plan using the code Jonah40 at checkout. So go ahead and try out Zeno Gallery and see if it works for you. And in the meantime, I'm going to get back to editing this video. No matter what stage of your photography career you're at, whether you just picked up a camera or you've been shooting weddings for a decade, you have to prioritize the client experience. And I hope this video has really helped you to see some new ways that you can make your photos look better and just deliver excellence to your clients. Thank you so much to Zeno Cloud for sponsoring this video. I'm just so excited to be working with a brand that helps me to deliver a better experience to my own clients, and I hope that they do the same for you. Now, hey, go make something. Go create something that makes you happy But most importantly, don't forget to go make someone smile today. Catch you in the next one.